Okay. Jeff Kors, Mayor of the City of Palm Springs, and you know, the holiday season always reminds us of the need for peace in the world. That it's an opportunity for us to bring people together and remember that our common humanity is so much stronger than anything that divides us. So my wish for the season and the year is a more peaceful world, a more peaceful country, and that everyone treats each other with respect and dignity, because that's how we'll get to a more peaceful place.
The peace sign.
Okay. Thank you.
And longtime mistress of ceremonies of the Palm Springs International Film Festival, to the amazing Mary Hart. Now, before we start, I have a couple thank yous for the committee, the Palm Springs Walk of
Good. All right, you ready to dedicate a star? Yeah. To a huge star. Nona didn't mention it, but in addition to being CEO of the Chamber of Commerce, she's also the head of the committee that decides who gets and who doesn't get a star. And last year, she was kind enough to ask me to be on that committee. And I quickly became known as the guy who said no. Every month, we'd get a list. I'd be like, no, no, no. Because I think these should be very rare and very, very special. And needless to say, Mary Hart fits both those categories. There's a lot of people
than me. But I also know in sports that we love to debate who is the greatest ever. You turn on the TV and they're like, oh, well, Kobe is better than Shaq and Wilt Chamberlain was better than Magic Johnson. And when it comes to entertainment news, there's only one person, and the debate begins and ends with Mary Hart. She is simply the greatest to ever do it in this game. And I'm going to tell you a little light. What she is like is an angel who descended from the heavens. She did entertainment news for a little while, but she is also the best that there has ever been, both in front of the camera and behind the camera, because she cares. Years from now, when I walk past this star and Reese Frazier is with me and his kids are with me, hopefully they'll say, hey, Dad got to play with the best there ever was, Mary Hart.
Have your name on it, so when you come up, we will give this to you. And I think now it's time that we'll have Jeff Kors read the proclamation. I think it's time. Okay, Mayor, Jeff Kors.
Great, thank you. And before I do, just a shout out to the Chamber, CEO Nona Watson, who do such a great job, the entire staff. Thank you. So everything in here has been said, so I will make it shorter and just do one or two of the whereases. But I'm really honored on behalf of the entire City Council and the City of Palm Springs to read and then present you with this proclamation. So whereas there shall be a special ceremony on the sidewalk in the City of Palm Springs at 155 South Palm Canyon Drive on Saturday, December 7th, 2019, honoring legendary entertainment journalist and philanthropist Mary Hart with the 435th star. And whereas Mary Hart, who in 2004 began emceeing the Palm Springs International Film Festival's awards gala and has delighted local residents and celebrities alike from the red carpet to the stage. And now, therefore, we, the City Council of Palm Springs, California, by the power vested in us, from this site where we dedicate her star, do hereby proclaim the 7th day of December 2019 to be Mary Hart Day in the City of Palm Springs.
So at this time, we'll call up our star, Mary Hart. Nona, thank you so much. I want to thank the whole chamber also. You guys have done an outstanding job. Amy Blaisdell, Jeff, where are you back there with the chamber? I am so unbelievably blessed and so happy that you guys are out there standing in the rain for this star. And I am incredibly humbled. First of all, Gino, you're coming to a game with us. No more public complaining. And you'll be in the front row. Yeah. I have several colleagues here from Entertainment Tonight. One of them taking some video over there. But, and as I said, I am so incredibly blessed. There, don't move. To have my good buddy, Kevin Frazier, drive in to be here means the world to me. You and I had such a wonderful on-camera but behind-the-scenes relationship, and this man is so talented. He can, he can punt it, he can dunk it, he can do it all, whether he's ad-libbing with me or anybody else. And he's a fabulous interviewer, and he's also a phenomenal dad. He went to his son, Reese. Reese, do you mind just standing up and flipping off your hood there for a second? This is handsome Reese Frazier. We're so glad you're here. I really appreciate you driving all the way with your dad. And I wish you guys were staying tonight, but I know you got the rest of the family and your big brother to go home to. So anyway, and better luck next week, right? What position do you play on the football team? Right back? Okay, that's great, right back after. I'm not sure that's a sports term. Kevin, it means the world to have you here. And when people say, do you miss doing the show? It isn't the daily grind of doing
Happy you are when you're unmarried, just plain and simple.
Let her get out? Of course. How I first met Mary. I'll follow Kevin. All right? And now I had to follow Harold. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. Before I start to say anything, I want to introduce somebody. A friend of mine is here, and we're very happy about that. And in the springtime, he brings almost a...
Had of saying that. That was just outstanding. My friend Sonny Bono is watching over us. I think it's very appropriate that that Mary received this star within his sight. He was a good guy. Well, welcome to the Mary Hart weekend in Palm Springs, and it is a full weekend.
Good to see you. Good to see you. How you been?
God.
I come to see Mary. You know that. I looked over and I was like, Hart's here. I was like, what's up? I was like, Hart's here.
She said, stop back.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you, Audrey. Nice meeting you. God bless you. Take care. Yeah, he's trying to grow up. He's trying to grow up. He thinks he's going to get big, you know?
Big like you.
How you doing? Nice to see you. Good to see you.
Slow it down. Slow down.
I know, because then the next thing you know, they're gone, right? They're out the door and they're gone. Hi, how are you?
We work with the UN, and we do peace messages from people around the world.
Oh, wow.
Would you do a peace message right now? Just what peace means to you.
What peace means to me?
Yeah.
Peace?
Why is it important?
Well, peace to me means that everyone has the opportunity to succeed in this world and they get the same opportunities. And right now, that's not happening. So you want peace so that people can live a life and advance themselves to become better.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, it's a peace sign. There you go.
Thank you.
This is our show. Oh yeah, we work with the United Nations.
Oh,
And I usually do concerts in Golden Gate Park with the Grateful Dead and the Stars.
At which park?
In Golden Gate Park.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But we do.
Are you filming or just taking a photo? Let's just take a photo.
Okay.
Kevin just did a personal message.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yes.
Wonderful. Just whatever it means to you.
Okay. I send prayers and hopes for the UN for unity and open discourse and tolerance.
Thank you very much. The UN is going to love that.
Stand up. Okay, oh, let's jump in.
1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
I was going to say the real camera. It's true.
It's all right, darling. That's all right. Your fans love you.
Oh, he is. Dan and I have worked at ET for almost 30 years together. We did.
Yeah, that's cool. Like if the audience is on. Pack for the rest. Are they gonna lap it up or I'm gonna go grab that.
And So I just had to make that point since AJ was brought up. He's a really incredibly hardworking kid, and just know there are some really good young people helping to keep steering our, the right course in Washington, D.C. So we're very proud of him. So thank you. Do I have the most wonderful men in my life? Oh yeah, I mean, they are just so great. Harold Matzner, you said 20 years. That's right. I remember when that first year, and I thought it was a pretty big crowd. He says he listened to me. He claims I still don't listen to him. Thank you all for your love, for being out here, and for helping our family personally kick off the season in such a spectacular fashion. This parade is going to be really magnificent. I can't wait. So, thank you so much.
Harold can be the first one to step on it.
He's directing.